Have you ever noticed your beloved grandma, or maybe even your wonderful dad, constantly scratching a spot on their body, and you just shrug it off as just dry skin? What if I told you that seemingly harmless itch isn't just an annoyance, but a crucial message their body is trying to send about a serious underlying health concern? Ignoring these persistent itchy spots, especially in our golden years, isn't just uncomfortable. It could silently be signaling problems with circulation, nerve damage, or even vital organ issues, leading to much bigger health crises down the road. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 often overlooked body areas where chronic itching demands your attention. Stick around until the very end, because recognizing these early warning signs can literally make all the difference, helping you or your loved ones stay healthier, more independent, and truly comfortable for years to come. Area number 1. The lower legs and feet. You know, this is a story I've heard countless times in my office over the years. Someone, maybe your kind, soft-spoken Mr. Henderson, comes in and casually mentions an itch on their lower legs or feet that just won't go away. They almost always wave it off with a little laugh and say, "Oh doc, it's just my dry skin acting up again," or "My feet are getting more sensitive now that I'm getting on in age." And truly, who wouldn't think that? It sounds so ordinary, so harmless, just another quirk of growing older. But here's what decades of listening to patients, examining symptoms, and putting together the small clues have taught me: that persistent itch is rarely just an annoyance. It's often a quiet but insistent messenger, a subtle tap on the shoulder, trying to alert us to something happening much deeper inside the body. Sometimes, its circulation slows down long before swelling or pain appears. Sometimes it's nerves reacting to changes in blood sugar or pressure. And sometimes it's the skin reflecting what the kidneys or liver are struggling with behind the scenes. The body speaks softly at first, and itching, especially on the lower legs and feet, is one of its favorite early warning signals. So when someone tells me about that nagging itch, I don't dismiss it. I lean in. Because more often than not, it's the first clue in a story that deserves our attention long before bigger problems show up. Here's why it happens. As we gracefully journey through life, hitting our 60s, 70s, and beyond, our incredible body's circulatory system can start to slow down just a touch. Blood, which carries all those good-for-you nutrients, might not flow as easily to our lower legs and feet. This lack of good blood flow means the skin in those areas might not be getting all the nourishment it needs. And when that happens, the skin can get dry, irritated, and persistently itchy. This natural slowing of circulation isn't just about discomfort. It's a big red flag, a signal that there could be more significant, underlying health problems at play. It can be a quiet indicator of issues like heart disease, blocked blood vessels, or peripheral artery disease, PAD. If left unaddressed, these can sadly lead to much more severe complications. Beyond the itch, you might notice your skin looking a little purplish or bluish, feeling colder to the touch, or even experiencing swelling, heaviness, or leg cramps, especially after standing or walking for a bit. These aren't just minor discomforts, they're vital clues. I've learned that doctors universally agree. Persistent itching with these other signs absolutely warrants attention. It's not just about comfort. I remember Mr. Harrison, a lovely man in his late 70s. He'd constantly rub his ankles. We initially thought it was just eczema. But when his daughter mentioned his feet often felt cold and looked a little dusky, we dug deeper. Turns out, it was early peripheral artery disease. Catching it early allowed us to make simple lifestyle changes and treatments that really improved his circulation, saving him from more serious issues down the road. So, if you or a loved one is experiencing this, the first step is always to talk to your doctor. They can check your circulation. Gentle daily moisturizing can help, but don't let it be the only fix. Don't wait for it to get worse. Those minor leg cramps or skin changes could be big signals. Be proactive. And if you have conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure, this becomes even more critical, as those can make circulatory issues much riskier. Has anyone else experienced cold feet and persistent itching? Type circulation in the comments if this sounds familiar to you or someone you care for. Your shared experience truly helps others feel less alone. Area number 2. The back of the neck. Next, let's talk about that irritating itch at the back of the neck. It might feel like a minor bother, something you just absent-mindedly scratch, but it can be a window into our spine and nerve health. You see, our neck is a busy highway for nerves from our brain to our body. As we age, years of looking down at our phones, reading, or just sitting for long periods can put a lot of strain on our neck bones, our cervical spine. This cumulative wear and tear often leads to conditions like arthritis or disc issues. When a nerve gets squeezed, it can send out all sorts of strange signals, and sometimes that signal is an itch, not just pain. Often, this neck itch isn't alone. It might come with a dull headache, a stiff neck that makes it hard to turn your head, or even a tingling sensation that runs down your arms. These are all signs your neck nerves might be under pressure. I've seen countless folks come in complaining of a mystery itch on their neck, only to discover after a simple checkup that their spine was trying to tell us something important. It's truly a secret language. Think of Eleanor, a spry lady in her early 80s who loved to knit. She'd get this terrible itch at the base of her neck. We first thought it was allergies. But when she mentioned her hands tingling while knitting, we looked at her neck posture. It turned out to be nerve compression from years of looking down. A few sessions of gentle physical therapy and some simple posture adjustments made a world of difference for her. Paying attention to your posture, taking breaks from looking down, and doing gentle neck stretches can really help. But if the itch persists, especially with tingling or headaches, please talk to your doctor about it. They might recommend physical therapy or other simple treatments. Don't just live with that neck itch. Your spine is worth listening to. Sometimes, even simple things like a supportive pillow can alleviate much of the discomfort. Did you know poor posture could cause itching? Type posture below if this was a surprise to you. Area number 3. The chest and upper torso. Now, this next sign can be especially unsettling because it seems so harmless at first. Persistent itching, tingling, or a strange, crawling sensation across the chest or upper torso. Most people brush it off as simple dry skin, a reaction to laundry detergent, or just part of aging. But in many older adults, these sensations can actually be one of the body's earliest, quietest whispers that something deeper may be going on, especially involving the heart or lungs. Before we feel the classic warning signs, like sharp chest pain, tightness, or shortness of breath, the body often sends out more subtle signals. When blood flow begins to change, even slightly, or when the nervous system is under stress, those tiny shifts can irritate the small sensory nerves just beneath the skin. This can show up as intermittent itching, prickling, tingling, or a sensation that's hard to describe but definitely not normal. Remember, the chest is home to some of our most vital organs. When the heart isn't pumping as efficiently as it should, or when the lungs are struggling to move oxygen in and out, the surrounding tissues, blood vessels, and nerves can all start reacting. These changes may not be dramatic at first, but they are meaningful. And the skin, surprisingly, can be one of the first places to speak up. Think of it as a quiet distress signal, your body's early alert system, long before the sirens start blaring. Paying attention to these small, unusual sensations can give you time to act, check in with a doctor, and address a potential issue before it grows into something more serious. I've seen patients describe itching that comes and goes, sometimes during exercise or when they're stressed. Or they scratch their chest more at night, especially when lying down, which can sometimes be linked to subtle breathing issues made worse by posture. These aren't random. They're patterns worth observing. While moisturizer is always a good idea, as a doctor, I've learned to never dismiss chest itching, especially in older adults, without considering the heart and lungs. It's about being thorough. I had a patient, Mr. Williams, who, for months, mentioned a strange mild itch in his upper chest. It never really bothered him until he noticed it was worse after mowing his lawn. We ran some routine tests, and it turned out to be a very early sign of an underlying cardiac issue that we were able to address quickly, preventing a much larger problem. If you notice this, especially if it's tied to activity or feeling stressed, or gets worse at night, please talk to your doctor. Simple tests can rule out serious issues. In the meantime, try wearing loose, breathable clothing and using gentle soaps. Your chest is speaking to you. Listen carefully, and act quickly if something feels off. It's not always serious, but it's always worth checking out. Peace of mind is priceless. If you're still with me, please comment 1 below. It helps me know these lessons are resonating with you. Area number 4. The hands and wrists. Our hands and wrists are our tools for life, aren't they? We use them constantly. So when they start itching persistently, it's easy to think it's just arthritis or dry skin. But sometimes, it's a call for help from deep within. The delicate joints and complex network of nerves in our hands and wrists can face challenges as we age. Itching here can be an early indicator of joint wear and tear, or crucially, nerve compression. Years of use can lead to conditions like arthritis, but sometimes, an itch here signals nerve issues, like carpal tunnel syndrome, where nerves get squeezed. This isn't just discomfort, it affects our ability to interact with the world. Watch for itching that gets worse after tasks like knitting, writing, or cooking. If it comes with a burning or tingling sensation, like pins and needles, that's a strong sign of nerve trouble. These combinations are vital clues to present to your doctor. I've seen how persistent hand discomfort can steal independence. Mrs. Adams, who loved baking, almost gave it up because of an itch and burning in her hands. We discovered it was nerve compression, and with the right care, she was back to baking her famous apple pies. Her case showed me just how much these small symptoms can impact someone's joy and autonomy. It's about more than just skin. Don't be too quick to brush off persistent itching in your hands or wrists. I know it's tempting to chalk it up to dry skin, irritation from soap, or simply the wear and tear of daily life, but your body is often smarter than we give it credit for. That itch may be your first hint that something deeper is happening beneath the surface. Start by paying gentle attention. Try a few slow, easy hand and wrist exercises, simple stretches, rotations, or light flexing. Notice whether the itch changes with movement, or whether certain activities seem to trigger it more often. These patterns can offer valuable clues. Sometimes repetitive motions, gripping, or even typing can irritate tiny nerves long before real pain shows up. But here's the most important part: don't ignore it. If that itch comes with burning, tingling, numbness, or a sensation like pins and needles, it's time to speak with your doctor. Those signs can point to early nerve compression, circulation issues, or the beginning stages of conditions like carpal tunnel or arthritis. Problems that are far easier to manage when caught early. Your hands are more than just hands. They're your independence, your capability, your connection to the world. Cooking, writing, dressing, holding a loved one's hand. Protect that independence by listening to the subtle messages your body sends. Early intervention for nerve or joint issues can preserve your strength, your comfort, and your ability to do the things you love for years to come. If you're still watching and finding these tips valuable, please type 2 in the comments below. It helps me know I'm on the right track. Area number 5. The lower back and hips. Finally, let's talk about an area that's hard to reach and often easy to ignore. Persistent itching in the lower back and hips. Many of my patients don't even bring it up, thinking it's nothing, but it can be a significant indicator. Our kidneys are silent heroes, constantly filtering waste from our blood. If they're not working as well as they used to, a common part of aging, toxins can build up in our bloodstream. And where do these toxins sometimes show up? All over, including causing a deep, nagging itch in the lower back and hips. Beyond kidney issues, the spine in our lower back also has many nerves. Just like the neck, these can get compressed or irritated as we age, especially if we sit for long periods. This can lead to unusual sensations, including an itch. If the itch comes with feeling tired, changes in how often you use the bathroom, or if it's worse after sitting or when you wake up, these are clues. Stiffness in your legs or a tight feeling in your back also points to potential nerve issues. I've had patients like Frankie, a spirited fellow who loved his recliner. He'd rub his lower back against the chair constantly. We thought it was just a habit, but when his wife mentioned he was more tired and going to the bathroom more often, we checked his kidneys. Turns out, it was an early kidney problem we could manage. He still loves his recliner, but now we understand his itch. Frankie's story reminds us that even when we can't reach an itch, it needs our attention. Our bodies are incredibly resourceful in sending signals. If you or your loved one is experiencing this, especially with fatigue or changes in bathroom habits, it's crucial to talk to your doctor about kidney function. For nerve-related itching, getting up and moving regularly, gentle stretching, and sometimes even a better chair cushion can help. And please, help your loved ones apply lotion if they can't reach. Don't let an unscratchable itch become an unaddressable health crisis. A doctor can help figure out if it's a kidney issue, nerve issue, or something simpler, and guide you to the right care. What's the most surprising warning sign you've learned about today? Share your wow moment in the comments. As we part ways for now, I have a question for you, a little challenge from my heart to yours. We've explored 5 critical body areas, 5 ways your body tries to communicate. But knowledge, as they say, is only powerful when we put it into action. So now, I have one important question for you. What is the one commitment you are making to yourself or to an elderly loved one after watching this video? It could be as simple as, I will pay closer attention to that persistent itch on my ankle. Or, I will gently ask my mom about her itchy neck. Maybe, I'll schedule that checkup I've been putting off. Please, share your personal commitment in the comments below. Let's inspire each other to take that crucial first step. We truly are in this together, and your story, your action, can light the way for someone else. And if you found real value, if you felt a spark of understanding and inspiration in our time together today, please show your support by giving this video a gentle thumbs up. That simple click truly helps us reach more wonderful people who desperately need this information. To ensure you continue on this journey with us, to never miss another video full of life-changing wisdom and practical advice, please hit that subscribe button. It's more than just subscribing. It's joining a warm, supportive community dedicated to living our best lives together with dignity and joy. Finally, take a moment. Think of one person, just one, who needs to hear this message today. It could be a friend, a neighbor, or a beloved family member. And please, share this video with them. You might just be giving them the gift of early knowledge, the gift that could truly change their life. Thank you for being here, for caring deeply, and for learning with an open heart. Stay healthy, stay wise, and I'll see you in the next video.